everyone, welcome back to another video, and this might be one of my very interesting videos of Ryan Travels in London. It might be one of the interesting ones because today, as you can see over here, we are going to be riding on the Heathrow Pods. The Heathrow Pods are a type of taxi system. It used to be a bus service, but not anymore. It's a taxi system which runs between Heathrow Terminal 5 and Pod Parking Station A and Pod Parking Station B. So, now we've got all that sorted. Now that I've explained you about the pods, let's now go for a ride inside of one of the pods.
Hello, where do you want to go? You are going to Pod Parking Station A. Is that okay? Please board your pod for Pod Parking Station A.
This is how the pods work. So basically, at the Heathrow Pods, I'm on board a Heathrow pod, and surprisingly, I'm on board one of the older pods. Yes, I'm on board one of the older Heathrow Pods. And now I'm gonna explain to you what these are all. So basically, what this taxi bus thing is, there used to be a bus service that would take you between the car park and the terminal, but now that doesn't really happen anymore because the bus service, the drivers had so much work, I guess. And look, there's a view of the airport outside, and now we're cruising at 20 miles per hour. And the Heathrow Pods operate out of Heathrow Terminal 5. It runs between Heathrow Terminal 5 and Pod Parking Station A and B. And these pods have a 21 pods that's working on the Heathrow Pod network. And here is the journey between Heathrow Terminal 5 and Pod Parking Station A. And then once we go to Pod Parking Station A, we'll go on our way to Pod Parking Station B. And then once we've gone to Pod Parking Station B, we'll go to Heathrow Terminal 5. Let's go! Okay, so I'm on board one of the older pods, Pod 102. And this pod number is a really old pod, and I'm going to show you the interior inside the pod. So inside this pod you've got fold down seats, which don't have on any other pod because this is a much older pod. And on this side you've got two seats over here, but you've got handrails. Yes, you've got handrails to actually separate the two seats, and we've also got a little TV screen over here. This is a old pod. The normal Heathrow pods are not like this, but this is a really rare old pod that we've got. We're shortly arriving at Pod Parking Station A. I've been on this pods so many times, and I really like these pods so much. I thought I would make a video about it today. The right branches off to pod parking station B, and we've now come on the left to pod parking station A. And these pods are purple in colour. You've got your door controls over here. We're now approaching the station. Let's get ready to now exit the pod. This old pod. We've now exited the pod, and now let's see the pod closing its doors. This is what pod parking station A looks like. It's basically a pod station where you can catch the Heathrow pods. Let's walk on over to the inside, and here's a Heathrow pod over there. The same pod we arrived in, the old pod. It's apparently going back to its gap. Heathrow Pods. Oh wow, it echoes. You can echo Heathrow Pod. Echo! Yeah, it echoes apparently too. There's the pod over. And Heathrow is obviously the place to get some plane shots too, and some Heathrow Pods shots as well. Heathrow is the place to spot Heathrow Pods, and the main thing to spot planes. Now let's get the pod again, the Heathrow Pod again, from car park A over on to pod car park B. Let's go. But before we go, let's have a look around the Heathrow Pod depot. And that is the Heathrow Pod garage. That's the garage where all the pods rest up and charge. Now, anyway, let's get the Heathrow Pod again from car park station A over on to car park station B. Let's do it. And there's also this fact sheet at car park station A, this fact sheet. And as I told you, 21 pods. And then the top speed for these pods are 25 miles per hour. And then these pods are electric. And these pods first launched in the year 2011. 2011 is when the pods started up at Heathrow. And look at the number of how many buses got removed after the Heathrow Pod came. Before the Heathrow Pod came, there was a bus service between Terminal 5 and the car park, but since the pods are here in 2011, these buses, the old diesel buses, got withdrawn. Anyway, let's go back to the pod. Please touch the screen to start.
Hello, where do you want to go? You are going to pod parking station B. Is that okay?
Press confirm, and there you go.
Pod parking station B.
we press the close doors button. That closes the doors, and then once that's finished, we press the start button in order to do our journey. Let's go. And I'm also going to be route visualing this pod. It's route visual to car park A over on to pod car park B. It's only a short journey between here, car park station A, to car park station B. It only takes 2 minutes. And it takes 5 minutes if you want to go to Terminal 5. And that's its garage in there. That's the garage where the pods rest up. Let's continue on with the route visual. You've got charging bays off to your left track. The Heathrow pods are so smart. But these pods are only here at Terminal 5. These Heathrow pods are not at other Heathrow terminals, which is a shame, but it's alright.
You're always going to Terminal 5. Please use another bay.
These pods are so small. There's also a charging bay over here. And car park station A and car park station B almost look so identical. Look at the building. They look the exact same. Almost even nearly identical to pod parking station A. Now we are at pod parking station B, and it's now time for me to show you a map of the Heathrow pods. And there's also pods at other parts of the country. There's also pods in other countries too. You've got the Heathrow Pods here at Heathrow in London. You've got black pods in South Korea. You've also got the Lake District pod. You've also got the Science Museum London pod, which is also in London. And you've also got... Pod is part of a... Can't even read that. Rail. Don't know what this is. And it's the exact same from Pod Parking Station A. And here's another map over here telling you to walk from Pod Parking Station B to the hotel, which is just over there somewhere. Yeah. Let's now get the pod down to Terminal 5.
Hello, where do you want to go? You are going to Terminal 5. Is that okay? Please let people go before you get in. On your way, press the button to close the doors. You're going to Terminal 5. Ready to go? Press start. You're going to Terminal 5.
Oh, there was another pod behind us. Let's now go back to Heathrow Terminal 5. I mean, just come on the Heathrow pods if you want to do it. I really enjoyed these Heathrow pods. Come here to Terminal 5 and get one of these pods and explore the Heathrow pods. These pods are so nice. Just come here if you want to see some driverless vehicles. And come to Heathrow Terminal 5. And now arriving into the terminal.
Now take a look at how to get to departures. When you leave the pod, take the lift up to the 5th floor. Then follow the departure signs over the footbridge and into Terminal 5.
And on the newer pods, you don't have handrails, you don't have fold-down seats, you don't have the TV screen over there, you just have the screen up here, and in some of the pods you have the purple handrails, and in some of them you've got grey handrails. That's one thing I've noticed. Got handrails near the doors.
When we stop, the doors will open automatically.
Now we're arriving back into the terminal,
Thanks for travelling on Heathrow Pod.
which is where we're going to end the video.
Get your bag.
Okay, so we're now gonna end the video here outside of the Heathrow Pods. I hope you did like this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll wait for more videos to come up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.